Hey everyone, Nitron here. Today we'll be doing part 3 of the Theorycraft deck list for Murder at Caste Nathria, the next Hearthstone expansion. Today we'll be covering Hunter. If you wanted to see Demon Hunter or Druid, you have to check out the last 2 videos. And tomorrow we'll be doing the Mage decks. So let's look at the first deck of the 2, a Wild Seed mid-range deck, which uses the Wild Seed package of cards. And then we'll be going over a mid-range Beast deck that uses a package of Beasts from the new set. So this is the shell of the deck without any of the new cards. We have a kind of like a solid curve of mid-range cards that support the deck itself. So we have cards like Iron Deep Trog, Tracking Vicious Slither Spear, as well as buff cards like the Doggy Biscuit and Ramming Mount. We have damage cards like Quick Shot, Ancient Krakenbane. We have draw cards like Crushed Claw Enforcer, board building tools like Naga's Pride, and the additional draw like Barak Kodobane, and just solid cards like Beaststalker Tavish. If you look at the full list over here, this is the full list with all the new cards. Starting off, we have Batty Guest, which is a solid 1-drop that summons another minion after it dies. We have Frenzy Feigns, one of our few infused cards in the deck. We have Spear Poacher, part of the new Wild Seed package, a very solid 2-drop that gets a dormant Wild Seed onto the board. As well as the Stag Charge, which is another damage spell that also gives Wild Seed, and Wild Spirits that summons 2 and makes them awake 1 turn sooner. Our main legendary of the list, Arelon, which gives us all 3 of the Wild Seeds. So we can set up turns where we do Arelon and then the Wild Spirits afterwards. Overall, this list is very mid-range and board controlling. It seeks to build a board presence that can take out the opponent's board and keep up boards for yourself, as well as push face damage with cards like Quick Shot, Ancient Krakenbane, and the weapon that comes off one of these dormant Wild Seeds. Next up, we have the Beast mid-range deck. This takes a very heavy Beast shell and adds in some of the new infusion cards and Beast support cards. So starting off, we have our Sunscale Raptor as one of the 1-drops. In our 2-drop slot, we have Amalgam of the Deep, Selective Breeder. Both of these cards help get us more Beasts by discovering into more Beasts or extra copies of Beasts in our deck. We also run Tame Beast that upgrades throughout the game and gives us a bigger Beast over time. Of course, since we're playing a Beast list, we definitely need to run the Harpoon Gun. This is a very powerful weapon that reduces our expensive Beasts and makes them come out way sooner. We have a copy of Ramming Mount to help us get more summons for the upcoming infusion cards that are going to be in this list. We run a Restaurant Viper, primarily as tech against certain decks, especially Lightforged Curiel, the hero card with the half damage weapon. We run other beasts like Venomous Scorpid for value, Stormpike Battle Ram that gives us more cheaper beasts, Beaststalker Tavish for the control, as well as our big expensive beasts of the list, Hydrelodon and Mountain Bears. If we look at the full list here, we also run Batty Guest once again, as well as Frenzied Feigns. However, this time we also run Castle Kennels, the new location. This lets us get attack buffs for our board to push face damage, or make our beasts have rush so we can make trades. We also run Stonebound Gargan, which has a powerful infuse effect once we've had 3 things die, that allows it to kill minions next to what it attacks. Arelon also gets played in this deck, however we're not running all of the other Wild Seed support. This is just a very solid 5-drop minion that gets us a lot of board presence for 1 card. And finally, we run our payoff legendary of the list, Huntsman Altmore, which gives us a very powerful Infuse 8 effect of summoning all 3 of the Gargan companions, which are the animal companions from the 3-mana spell that you're used to, just with different names and skins. This can be a powerful and possibly game-winning effect based on our board state prior to playing him. Overall, this is a very powerful mid-range style deck that uses lots of beasts to curve out and keep a board presence throughout the game. As always, both of these deck lists will be linked in the video description below. Once again, I thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. However, just you watching is all the support I could ask for. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow for the Mage deck lists.